Fifi. Fifi. Hello, bunnies. Hello. Good morning, Palin. How's it going? How you doing? Good morning, Limewood. I apologise, I'm a little bit snuffly today. The cold air and some sort of allergy has set off my sniffle snaffles. Good morning, Fodian. Good morning, bunnies. Good morning, Hermish. Good morning, Minion. If I can summon the bunnies. Good morning, Saffron and Joe and Ravane and Megalomaniac. Morning, Turkey. Morning, Blee. How's everyone doing today? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just super super snuffly. Preemptive allergy to being taken away from bunnies. That's true. True. Every day she forgets how to stream. It do be like that, Justin. It do be. Just finish your tax return. Oh my gosh, I have to get onto that. That'll be my after holiday job to start doing. Good morning, Carl. Good morning, Zara and Average and Ben Fan. How are you all doing? My cat is very aware now. Streams you can watch with your cat. Good morning, Rob. You're half listening to New Mystery Quest. Wish the campaign would last forever. Yeah, I realised I'll be away for the third part of it. But hopefully people have been enjoying it. It was a character that I really enjoyed doing, but I did struggle with it because when you're aware that you also have to be, because obviously Mystery Quest goes out audio only, when you're like a gargoyle who on the character sheet it said if you're around people you're too scared to move or talk. So I was just like I just have, apart from like my fellow watch people, so I was just like, I'm gonna have to, like, what can I do with being still and quiet in an audio thing? So I was trying to like contribute as much as I could, but also stay in character. So hopefully I found a good balance and wasn't just, not being a part of it, but also not breaking character too much, sort of thing. But yeah, I just really wanted to be. You performed admirably as chief noticer. Yeah. The other option was a dwarf, and I was too worried about doing an accent. So I opted for, I think the dwarf could have been a very good character because they're like, they've got one of those little picture recording boxes. So that could have been very cool and useful. But I was like, no, I don't want to offend anyone with an accent. So I won't risk it. Ben wasn't worried about the accent. No, he was fine. Lydia's was amazing. Lydia's voice throughout that was amazing. Her it's too hard for you to imagine being short. Well, I had the hardest thing that I had to try and imagine, and that was that my other like thing on my character sheet was that like animals love you much to your despair. Like you really don't like animals. And I was like, so every time they talked about the dragons and stuff, I'd be like, ah, but in character, because yeah, that was a difficult one. Good morning, cow. But it was good fun, and I would like to mystery quest again. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. There we go. That's all of your billets, I'm afraid. I'm also quite sleepy today because we had a plumber coming round at 8, and they didn't actually turn up until like 8:40, but it just meant that I had to sit since 10 to 8 just looking out of the window or in waiting mode. So yeah, I'm just a bit like, because role-playing being shy was hard too. That I'm fine with. That I've been doing a lifetime's worth of method acting for getting the experience with that one. Dear oh dear. Is this one, Fifi? There we go. I went to bed at 1:40 and I have regret. When did I go to bed? I don't remember when I went to bed. I don't think it was super late. And I actually managed to, I only woke up a few times. I think I managed to get to sleep fairly promptly. But yeah, something has set off some sort of allergy reaction in me. I don't know if it is the Humpter or the Humpter bedding or something, but yeah, I woke up with the, when you get the itchy throat and you're too sleepy to deal with it. Well, usually I sleep with antihistamines by the bed because it happens fairly frequently, but I'd forgotten, so I just sort of powered through. And you have that sleepy thought of like, do not itch your throat. Don't do it. It'll only make it worse. But yeah, we do have a tiny little Humpter. Well, he's a foster Humpter. But I can't see. Oh my gosh, wait, what's the date today? Oh, it's his birthday. Oh my gosh, Fauna is 1 today. I forgot it was his birthday on the 8th. Oh my goodness. A little birthday boy. Oh, that's sweet. Happy Fauna Day. He was awake when I got up. He was still running around in his wheel. But yeah, I can't believe he's 1. You throw him a party where he won't show up, he hiding. Yeah, he's just a shy guy. Just a shy little bean. Come on, Nano. Yeah, I'll have to send a message to the other fosters and say happy birthday to all the little ones. And then there's the even littler ones. Don't put the hat on Fauna. Fauna would fit in the hat. Fauna's so tiny, he would be able to, they would engulf him. The little guy. I did get to see him last night. He was actually out and about. And I said hello. And he tried to run away on his wheel, which he usually does. But yeah. I realised that because we go away tomorrow, and I realised that I didn't actually sort out anyone to come in and look after him because I've been so busy with everything else. So I'm just like messaging round, being like, is anyone free? Can anyone stop in? Last time when we were away for Christmas, we had to have a medley of people, and I was giving out all the spare keys, being like, okay, you're doing this day, you can do this day to this day, you do this day, sort of thing. So it might have to be a medley again. But yes, Anho will do it. Bless him, even if Anho didn't have to travel very far with the opposite ends of Bristol. But maybe if it was the bunnies, maybe he would do it. All the spare keys. Yeah, we're like when we moved into the house, I got given this key ring that had, I think it had 5 keys on it. And I was thinking, well, this must be for like windows and the back door and blah 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 blah. And then uh about after having lived in the house for about 3 years, I was like, oh, I should see which one of these is the spare key. And I checked them all, and they were literally all front door keys. And I was like, oh, we've actually just got loads of this one key. So yeah. Good morning, Thomas. Morning, Mana. Good morning, Arnhall. Do, do. Dee, do, dee, do. Can we see the hamster? He won't be up and about at the moment. He wakes up at, I mean, if ever I was streaming at like 2 in the morning, you might get to see him. He was awake at 7 this morning, because that's when I woke up and I could hear him running in his wheel. And then he'll randomly get up at like 1 in the afternoon sometimes. So I could set up a home cam during afternoon stream and you might catch him. But it's a bit of a hit and miss when he wakes up. I've never really found any routine to him. He sort of plays it day by day, I think. But yeah, because I've been trying to clean out his tank, but every time I'll be like, I'll wait to see when he gets up so I can take him out and clean his tank, and then he just will be like, nope. So I need to just put a day aside for it, I think. See if I can catch you. What are these bunnies doing? Chibi, a egg. Good morning, Ascenta. Morning, owls. Relatable hob. Yeah, he's just a shy little snoozy guy. Fifi is a egg. I just have to. I finished one of my. I finished all of my freelance work to cover me for the holiday sort of today, and I just have to finish off all of my recipe videos for the week, and then I should be able to relax once I've got the bunnies to the border. I should be able to relax with holiday stuff finally. People keep on asking me like, oh, you ready for holiday? And I'm like, nope. Not at all. It's like I think we're gonna get up super early and get a really early train because it's like a 5-hour journey. So hopefully once I'm there, maybe I should just stay up all night instead of going to bed, lying awake, and then having to get up at 5 in the morning or whatever. Maybe I can just stay up, get everything done instead. Oh, I've had a reply. My friend can look after the hamster. Oh, well, that's one thing to tick off the list. I can sleep on trains, yeah. And the changes aren't too bad. It's like there's 2 different trains and then a bus. So the train, I think Bristol to Stafford is the longest train, so that's a good few hours. Should hopefully be able to have a little snooze on there. I slept on a train once, I ended up in Scotland and I was meant to get off at Liverpool. Oh, jeez. I used to, when I got the train to uni, I used to fall asleep on that train every single day. And somehow I would wake up at my stop all but one time. And luckily, because I went to university in Rochester, there was Rochester and Chatham are like 5 minutes apart station wise, so it wasn't too bad. If you like the one time I did, I slept and just got to the other one, so it wasn't too bad, but it was a risky game. Anyone who was joining the stream for the first time would just be like, what is this? What is this strange egg that we're looking at? Buddy. Look at her. My lovely egg bunny. I'm just leaning forward so that I can have cuddles with this baby boy. This baby boy. It reminds me of those marble eggs you can buy at museum gift shops. Yeah. He's just very soft and fuzzy. If I wasn't so much of a mess, I'd just turn the camera around so you can see Gerry properly. Manor, I was thinking about this the other day. I would like to return to it. And probably by the time that I finish, that I actually get round to it, I wonder if it'll be in full release. Because it's one of those things that whilst I was playing Mass Effect, I didn't want to, you can see Gerry's little tail slot. Look at it. That's where his tail goes into. Yeah, because I didn't want to get mixed up whilst playing Mass Effect. I left it for a bit. And then there was Jingle Jam, which is a bad time to start a game. And then various other things. So I'm having like a real, I don't know, like game slump. Like I just feel the urge every time I think it's because I've got so much work to do. So when I start streaming, I just feel a bit, I feel like I'm not giving it my best sort of thing. But I don't really, hopefully once I get back from holiday, I'll be more focused and very focused right now. Don't fall over, baby boy. There you go. I just keep getting the urge to do things like I really just want to buy Ovid's Metamorphoses and just read Greek mythology. Just do streams where I'm like, okay, the first half hour of the stream is me reading a story. I'm just like, let the people not have to know Greek things. It's just because I was like, well, that has to be public domain, right? It's been a wee while. Quit gaming and become a book streamer. It's because I was involved in a play last year. I can't words good. Which one? Any particular focus on the story or dressed in a toga full Greek roleplay? I mean, technically, if we're talking about the period of Greece I'm interested in, I think everyone was pretty much naked. Just wandering around. Hello. But I think at the moment I just want to be reading. And I guess I felt denied because I never got to do my... Oh, I thought he was going to do a flop. Do you just want cuddles? Is this you asking for cuddles? Maybe. My favourite classes was the teacher putting on a storyteller episode. Yeah, it's like the equivalent of just wheeling out the TV and being like, let's do something different today, class. The thing with Mark Humes, yeah, we never got to do it in the end because of it being such a busy time of year. But yeah. Oh, bunnies, they don't know that they're traveling today. Oh, bless you. It's called Metamorphosis by Mary Zimmerman. It takes other stories as well as others that involve change. So it has King Midas, Baucis and Philemon, Orpheus and Eurydice. Oh, I don't know those other ones. See, this is why, because I got a whatchamacallit, a book voucher. I was going to buy Metamorphoses and Morning Hang and finally read it because I've read sort of retellings of some of the stories. I'm still mad about no season 2 of Chaos. I know it's not like it ended on like a end of story 1. It was very much like, and now the story begins. Cancelled. Bye bye, Blee. Look after yourself. Oh. He tipping? Morning, Monday. It is frustrating. But yeah, there's just certain like, didn't they cancel it after the second episode or something silly? Oh dear. I didn't watch more than a couple episodes once I found out it's cancelled. That's the thing. Sometimes it's like if you're watching a series and people say like what was it the other day? Someone was saying Dexter apparently has like I've never seen any Dexter, but one of my friends was saying that the ending to it was very unsatisfactory. And it is one of those things that it's like, is it worth watching? It's like when people say, oh, if you're going to watch Community, just watch it from the second series. And I'm like, well, no, I still want to be watching, or people will say like, skip series 2. And I'm like, I do still want to watch it all. I think there's a new Dexter, a prequel maybe. You seen any Sinister? No. Dexter after season 4 gets worse and worse until it's comically bad. Oh, Mindhunter is good. I like Mindhunter. Skip every season after season 1 of The Walking Dead. But it's one of those things that like there are some I like putting in the time to watch all of it anyway, even if there's like a particularly bad season. I think I'd rather know. I'd rather watch, if it's a show that I like. The gas leak year is the one to avoid. I guess, wasn't it all about it was things about who, like, people being fired and brought back and stuff, wasn't it? I've heard people say to skip series 1 of Breaking Bad because it's slower. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like, you still need to... I mean, I didn't enjoy Breaking Bad until about, I don't know, like episode 7 or something. It was quite far in until it clicked for me. But I'm still glad that I watched the beginning ones because you need to... I think it just took a while to find its feet. Like the tone of the pilot episode, it didn't know what it wanted to be. It was like, is this like a goofy, gross comedy thing? Or is this like it just didn't particularly, it took a while to find it. That being said, I obviously did skip a season of Lost, as I've said before, but uh, I don't think I don't think Lost made sense even if I watched all of it anyway. Um, so yeah, it was still an odd one. Um, it is like I'm trying to think of series that I watched that stay. I mean, Mad Men. Mad Men, I feel holds up pretty much throughout. Mad Men is one of those things that Alex remembers really well, and I barely remember, but I have seen all of it. But he's just a lot better at like absorbing things than I am, whereas I'm more like a duck, and TV shows are the water. Like I enjoy the water, but it just whoosh over me. um, and there's very like sort of few things that I've actually watched beginning to end. One of them is Gilmore Girls several times, which I guess took up all of my time, which I could have been watching different and better shows. But I can't see me ever watching Gilmore Girls again. I've never seen House. I've seen the first, like 4 seasons of Better Call Saul, but we've still not watched the last one. Because it started getting... Okay, there's a particular character in Breaking Bad who genuinely really scared me, like really made me uncomfortable. Something about them just really, really, really scared me, to the point where it sounds bad, but I was quite relieved when they died. I was just like, phew, don't have to worry about them ever being back again. And then, because obviously Better Call Saul is before, I was suddenly like, oh, geez, they're back. Now I'm scared again. It wasn't, how'd you say his name? Lalo? It wasn't that guy. But I don't want to give spoilers for anyone who's not watched Breaking Bad. But it's but yeah, as soon as they came back into that, I was just like, oh no, like the fear and the like pit of my stomach of like, oh. So so yeah, so yes, then you can spoil a decade-old show. I don't like. For me, I feel like spoilies shouldn't have a best before date. I feel like people might just not have had a chance to watch something. What about mythology? I will spoil that all the time. Yeah, I feel like, I guess there are certain things, maybe like Star Wars, that are too universal to be memed. That, whereas I think things like TV series, you might not have had a chance to. Do you know what? It sounds silly, but one of the biggest spoilers I ever had was a film. And I watched a stupid little video. It can't really be spoiled, to be fair, because the film was The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. So it's sort of, I knew what was going to happen in the film because the title is quite explicit about it, to be fair. But the actual scene where the assassination happens, I had spoiled for me by someone making an animation of Yogi Bear getting assassinated by Boo Boo. And I didn't realize that it was going to be a spoiler. I just watched it and was just like, that's a weird thing that I've just watched. And there's a line that Yogi Bear said. There's a line Yogi Bear says in the little animation in his stupid little voice. And then all of a sudden, Jesse James, played by Brad Pitt, said that line, and it suddenly clicked for me. I was like, oh, for heaven's sake, I know what's going to happen. Because it's so stupid. And obviously, historically, that is a thing that happened. But yeah. I was just like, of all the things to have spoiled, to have it spoiled by Yogi Bear. It's a really good film as well. And then just as he's about to get killed, I started giggling and Alex was like, what? And I was like, hey, boo boo. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Dear, oh, dear. It's a very good film. Roger Deakins' work on that. Oh, so good. So good. But yeah, they had that for the thing with the Frozen animation. I really want to say the line, but I don't want to spoil the film for other people. I mean, it is pretty obvious when it's gonna happen. But yes, I was reading about Sandra Bullock last night, and I didn't know that she is half German and grew up in Germany, and she speaks German. There you go. There's my daily Sandra Bullock fact. And I will give one official streamer poggies to anyone who can tell me what the connection is between me talking about that film and then me talking about Sandra Bullock. Why was that connected in my head? Do you reckon she does acting in German? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen her. She's an amazing actor. But I think I've only seen her in rom-coms. She's not in that film. She is not in that film. She's not Yogi Bear. As far as I know, she's not in a Yogi Bear film. There we go. Palin got it. She was married to Jesse James. That's why the connection made it in my head. But to a different Jesse James. Presenter of some TV show. I was reading about this Jesse James. I had never heard of him before. I only heard of him because I saw he was married to Sandra Bullock. And I clicked onto his page, his wiki page, and he'd had like 5 or 6 wives, I want to say. And all of them, it seems, all of these marriages had ended because of infidelity. And I'm like, at some point, someone's got to cotton onto this, surely. I mean, if you have like the first wife and you're like, oh, he cheated, oh, we're breaking up. And the second wife is like, okay, well, you know, it was with me, so okay, maybe he's just found the true wife now. And then the second one, then the third one, then the fourth. At some point, you're like, we should stop trusting this guy in particular. Dear, oh dear. But yeah, I think the last one was like 2022 to 2024. So that didn't last very long. Same reason, I think. Dear, oh dear. But yeah. I was just reading about Sandra Bullock, and She seems very lovely. At that point, just not get married. Yeah, precisely. Just save yourself a lot of money on a wedding and just be Polly and honest with people. Just stop it, my guy. He just loves wedding cake. He does. Just bloody love weddings. Dear oh dear. He makes very good morning pancakes. Maybe. But yeah, I had never heard of him before, to be fair. You having a little toffee? Little toffee? Weddings are too expensive to do more than once. Yeah. It's like I've got a couple of friends who are either planning weddings or have got married recently. And Fifi! Gerry, I just wanted to stop eating the carpet. Boop. She's insisting on doing it. Doesn't want me to be streaming Fifi instead. Every time I put the phone up, he just looks up at me like, oh, where are you going? Oh, my little guy. My parents, I was talking to them the other day, and they said something really depressing. This is such a typical, like, British parent thing to say. But they were like, we were chatting the other day and we realised we'll probably never go to a wedding again. I was just like, bloody hell. I was like, you never know. There might be another wedding. And Dad was just like, no, I'll be gone by then. I was like, no. Dear oh dear. What are parents for if not existential crises? And then my dad was just like, are the bunnies married? Could the bunnies have a wedding? And I was just like, yeah, I'll put a wedding on for the bunnies. That's fine. I literally replied, no, they're living in sin at the moment. But so bunnies, you have to have a wedding now so that your grandparents get to go to another wedding. Okay? Dear oh dear. Look at you. Bunnies know no sin, that's true. Please stream a bunny wedding. Is that like the streamer equivalent of like selling your photos to Hello Magazine of your wedding? Oh, snooshy. I need to make sure I film 2 things with the bunnies today for the recipe videos before they go to the border. Don't I? But I don't know what, because the recipe I'm doing tonight doesn't have anything suitable for Banouis to have. So I'll have to think of a little summon. I do not know what. Oh, look at you. What a smushy little man. He. At least Fifi stopped nibbling the carpet now. I think I've got enough videos to last me for the week. The problem I have is that I don't think I've ever scheduled anything on Instagram before, so that's going to be a trial and error. Give a little love to your overlords. Pat. That's true. Pat. It might have to be those. Oh, Ted, thank you very much for the 49 months. Thank you. Bananas. Wait, do I have my... Oh, I don't have my sound on. I wonder I didn't hear that coming through. Thank you. 1 month away from 5 years. Oh my gosh. 5 years since you remembered who I was. Blimey. I guess I'll carry on with Broken Sword today. I was looking at a different game and I was like, I can't be so bad that I'm already getting distracted from playing the one game that I finally decided to start yesterday. But I also really want to find someone to play House Flipper multiplayer with. But I don't know who. Anhul, when you finally book your day off for the PowerPoint presentation, do you want to book off the entire week and play House Flipper as well? Could I don't own House Flipper. Oh. I don't really know what's happening with the House Flipper multiplayer at the moment. I think it's in because they said they were gonna do like a testing thing for Christmas, but I guess it's still going, but I don't think it's properly released yet. But that's so exciting though. Hatboy's been doing some videos on it. No, oh yeah, because it's up to 4 people, isn't it? But it was closed, now it's open. Ah, that's cool. That's cool. Gerry's foot is so far forward. Look at this little foot. Little foot. I feel like that can't be comfortable, Gerry, but I guess you've chosen this. He could be a chill Kirby stream. Well, I guess we'd only have like one more. I mean, it's just Kirsty and Rythian this week, and then I think we've got 1 week of doing something, and then after that we'll be starting our new series. So yeah, I guess I could suggest it. I mean, I don't know if Kirsty and Rythian even have House Flipper, to be honest. I don't know if it's their sort of thing, because it's House Flipper 2, isn't it? Your schedule still says it started. Oh, what, the Twitch one? I always forget about that Twitch schedule thing, to be honest. I've just put it down as... I think I did it once and put it down as repeatable streams and then never changed it. We have figured out what we're going to play. And it's really cute because the two of them... so basically, I picked out... I picked out a mod pack for Minecraft. And they... like, Kirsty's given it a go. I'm purposefully holding off because I want to be surprised with the thing. Like, I've looked through all of it, but I haven't gone into the world because I didn't want to spoil too much for myself. But yeah, I showed it to Kirsty. She started playing it. She started showing it to Rythian. And then the other day we had this little, like, meeting discussing how it's going to work. And they started... showing me the mod pack and being like, it's got this in it, and it's got this, are you excited for it? And I was just sat there like, yeah, I literally picked it out. I was like, it was me that suggested this mod pack. But I was like, people are excited for something when they start trying to sell it back to you and being like, look at this, it's got this. And I'm like, yeah, it does. So yeah, it should be good. They seem excited. Boop. Don't fall over. Don't fall over, baby boy. I see that little hand slipping away there. Does it have ribbits though? I wouldn't be surprised if it does. It's yeah, it should be good. Should be good. But we're going into things a little bit differently. This time. So I won't give anything away, but we'll pretty much be just streaming as normal, but mayhaps with a twist? Question mark? So it should be good. But because of that reason, we are making sure that everything we want to have done is done before we start it. And then we should be starting that on, I think, is it the 24th? I can't think of the maths. It's whatever day the Friday is. Yeah. So after that, I think we'll just be doing Minecraft for the year. Probably give it another year. Full RP, Kirsty streaming in her Minecraft head. Yep. She has to have a little monitor in the head so she can see what she's doing. Dear oh dear. But I'm looking forward to it. I am miffed that I've been umming and ahhing about whether to edit this one down, because obviously Kirby Craft before, I had intentions to do that, but I started it too late and then it got too much, and then I got another job and it just sort of got away from me. Whereas now I'm thinking, oh, if we are starting this one fresh, could I start editing this one down soon enough to keep on top of it? Is it going to be free play, or is there an underlying quest book? There is a quest book in the mod pack that we're doing. So yeah, we will have there's various things. We will have I mean the mod pack has things such as like Ars Nouveau in it. So I think there's a few different things that you can follow depending which sort of how you want to play it. Which is nice, because it's always nice when there's different options for what to do. If you just want to do chill building or material gathering or actually follow a thing, you got options. What? But oh my gosh, I was saying to those two the other day that I edited a series that had Ars Nouveau in it. And geez, it looks complicated. But I guess when you're following it through the book, hopefully it's not too bad. Just watched all the live streams on playback like a deviant. Ironically, it was listening to Kirby when I was getting the platinum in another Kirby game. Ah! If you made a factory, what would it make? Oh. What, in IRL? In IRL life? Question mark? Or in the Minecraft? I feel like you don't need a bunny factory. Bunnies make bunnies bunnies are bunny factories. In Minecraft. Oh. Okay. I would make... I don't know. I don't know about more factories. I'm trying to think of anything that I don't enjoy making. Oh, jeez. Crumpet factory. I would love a crumpet factory. But that's an IRL. I would want a factory. I would want a factory that makes... all I can think is happiness. But that stuff, that doesn't make any sense. What do I want? What do I want? I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's something that takes ages to make that would be really cool to have all the components going into it so you don't have to worry about it. Probably it would be some sort of food. Jam, a jam factory. Can you eat jam in Minecraft? Do you get squares of jam? Cake. Lots of cake. And then you could just take... Oh, you can't really carry cake, can you? Golden carrots? Golden carrots would be a good one, yeah. Because you could just carry those with you and they're good eating. Them carrots. Lovely carrots. I guess you could have the mining part and then the carroting part. And then... Gerry, would you like some banana? You sleepy little guy. Do you have a toffee in there? I don't want to interrupt your toffee with banana. He's having a moment. Oh yeah, there you go. Once he's done with the toffee, oh, he can have a banoffee. Oh my gosh, banoffee that you've mixed yourself. Look at this little elbow. Is that nice? Okay, now you've had that. You savor that taste. I want to wait till he's snoozy so he doesn't notice me putting my arm up and see if I can sneak the banana in front of him whilst he's snoozy. Oh my goodness, Fifi knows. It didn't quite go to plan. But she always steal it from his mouth because she's a hungry woman. I think despite having been here for however many years, she's still under the impression that she has a fight for food. It's like every time I'm giving her medicine, if I'm too slow, she'll start like nibbling on the syringe, and I always think, your poor mother. She'd rather like bite it and yank it, and I'm just like, oh dear. Have you always been this way, Fifi? But I don't know if it's just because of her bad start to life. If she's worried about not getting food. But yeah, you would have thought she would learn by now. But alas, a hungry woman. That's what she do be. Oh, Banooies, look at you. Look at this soppy pair. Tea. So smushed. I mean, I steal food from... Well, no, I'm very good. I'll stare at Alex's food. But I won't steal it. And I will do the thing of telling him I don't want anything, and then as soon as he has something, I do want it. But thankfully, because we've been together so long, he's learnt to just make me the thing anyway. Whereas, like, oh my gosh, I bought this packet of biscuits for holiday because I thought, oh, that could be nice. We don't know what's going to be available where we're going. So I got these. They're so nice. They're the M&S, like, vegan chocolate cookies. They're really good. And I got them to take on holiday, and I was cooking dinner, and he walks into the kitchen. I wasn't really paying attention to what he was doing, and then all of a sudden he was just like, "I'm gonna have a biscuit," and just opened the packet and ate one, and I was like, "Oh, those were for holiday," and he was like, "Oops." But then if I hide food, he gets upset. I'm like, you cannot win. So, dear oh dear. Am I a chip stealer in restaurants? Yes. Very much so. They're fair game, but only if they're someone else's. Would I steal it from his mouth? I might not go that far. I've got our raid target in mind because I've coerced him into playing Kingdom Hearts. Dear oh dear. Fifi, stop eating the carpet. Fifi, what are you doing? I used to buy boxes of chocolates for my ex, and then we would share them for like a year or two in our relationship. He admitted he didn't like chocolate much, so I've basically been buying them for myself. Oh dear. Well, I guess it's nice to, it's nice to be tricked into buying yourself a treat every now and then. Are you also I won't order chips. If I want some, I'll have yours. No, I wouldn't go that far. I'll always admit that I want chips. Because I do. What I will do is try to persuade people to meze with me because I want to try lots of different things. But I'll try and be good about sharing it evenly. But what are you doing, Fafu? What are you doing? Is it because the carpet still tastes of banana a bit? Oh, I've just seen the time. I guess I shall head off. You can all go and watch Kingdom Hearts, I suppose. I'll allow Anhauler's indulgences. I'm off for doing Comfort Zone. Going to do a little Comfort Zone episode. And then hopefully get my work done. And then I'll be streaming at 2. Fingers crossed. Well, everyone, look after yourselves and be good. And I will see some of you at 2. The rest of you have very lovely days. If I don't see you, I'll see you next Tuesday. No offense. It's just that I'm away until Monday. So look after yourselves, everyone. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, Fifi, no. Fifi. Bye-bye.